Yo, what up, y'all? It's Snoop. I'm actually bringing you along with me for my day. Today is Monday, June 8th, and I will actually be meeting with every single manager in my company today, talking about the good, the bad, the ugly, and how we're gonna improve from last week. So y'all keep watching so y'all can get the behind the scenes of how all of these restaurants and lounges are ran on a day-to-day basis. Before we get started with my list, anything that you guys want to update me on or make me aware of or anything like that?
And we've been working with the staff on how to deal with these very demanding. They got a couple dollars in their pocket, they cuss you out. I've had some through drinks at people.
What?
Yeah.
I got a bottle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is wrong with these people? Yeah. Maintenance. So we kind of went over a few things maintenance-wise that weren't on my list that I wasn't aware of. I already had AC on here. I've got the fans on here. We're gonna get the ones that aren't working replaced very quickly. Did we ever get the rugs for the restrooms? Okay. All right, cool.
Are still to fix, like the leak in the back where, first it was, crawled and it was beverage control, now it's not them, but it's still leaking, and like the AC, and so that's an issue. I think that, like as far as food goes, just keeping a cook. We had one cook, I guess, resign on Saturday, apparently.
She quit, didn't give anybody any type of notice. People like that, they're gonna quit on you again. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to keep in mind. I wouldn't let people that quit come back in. They made up their mind the first time. And literally when you have people like that, it takes little or nothing for them to quit again. You know what I'm saying? We know now that that's our expectation and we need to do what we need to do, you know what I mean? To, staff appropriately, have the right inventory in-house. And it's some things that are understandable and some things that are not. I understand that, Travis had a big night and his people came in and blessed us and bought a bunch of Hennessy and we ran out of Hennessy bottles. I can't understand us running out of cups, you know what I'm saying? So this is not a cash poor business, you know what I'm saying? I've already let y'all know that I have over 6 figures in the account, you know what I'm saying? So the things that we need to buy, we need to purchase them. Now, I'm not saying to over purchase things. I'm still gonna be looking at the alcohol costs and the food costs and things of that nature, but let's get the things that we need in. That's one less thing you guys have to worry about.
I'm gonna try to get back to it. I know at one point we was pushing it real hard. We even had Snoop hosting, and we had a couple of co-hosts along with Snoop. But we're gonna get back on promoting the Wednesday, just as far as like getting back to the host. And
now we will have hosts this week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did approve like the bottle of champagne or the hookah, either or for the host.
So do we have ladies this week?
Yeah. Probably like 3 or 4. Okay. And they'll probably come. See, they have to have ladies. They have to have like 3 or 4 people with them. It just can't be just them or one person, them or their boyfriend. Like you got to be like 4 or 5. Like it got to be a group of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So at least in here, if they're not spending it, it looks like something to bring more people in here.
Consistent, because we don't want to be one of those type of restaurants where people are like I know when I first moved here, I used to love to go to Smondivits for their gumbo. And I went one time during the day and one time at night. It was just like, nah, I never go at night, and get it. So I think also too, I have a couple of recommendations, Kim, that I'll email you on just kind of how we can get ahead of like hiring cooks. We have to kind of be a little bit more creative because it's just right now, a lot of people just don't want to work right now anyway. They're getting this unemployment. And they're living off of that.
If we're already doing $1,500 by the time he walks in the door at 2:30.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then that was what made me mad too.
That's the problem. He's not coming at 12 and bringing people. He may come at 2 and there's 4 or 5 people sitting there smoking hookah just for him. You know what I mean? So he's not even filling the place up.
It seems like we have like some Sundays where like a lot of people do karaoke. Some Sundays, I know I came like 2 Sundays ago when A1 was filling in and like it was still a good vibe and people were having a good time, but like nobody did karaoke. I think one of the differences is that we're no longer making a big deal out of the cash prize. Yeah. And I think that, if we get that back in the mix, then that'll kind of, encourage the karaoke even more. Speaking of the music outside, where are we with that? I know we've had several people take a look at it, and I think that the last result was that, thank you, the last result was that Q was going to be the one that was going to do it for us.
Something like that. So He said it's easy. It should be easy. Now he just needs the approval to go out and make the purchases. He's going to take the lines. They're ran back into the back closet where that big safe is.
I'm not really used to anybody other than a manager, you know, like being at the door, charging and collecting money, you know, so that was kind of a surprise to me when I had got that message.
I pulled the service to collect the money because I had to be in here.
But it don't work for me because that's thousands of dollars that's going through that girl's hand, and I don't know who she is, you know, so that doesn't work for me at all. I think we're just gonna have to kind of like what we were talking about with members only, and you know, trying to get some ads out there for like cashiers, and maybe there's somebody that does that. Maybe I need to have a final interview with them so that it's hopefully can kind of create some type of loyalty or, you know, synergy, you know what I'm saying?
So we had a pile up of trash. I contacted City of Morrow. Somehow our days got mixed up. So hopefully we're on a good rotation. Our trash days are Mondays and Friday mornings now. And we may have to go to a larger can.
But it's almost like if they are dropping trash is when we leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or before we get here.
And if you see
so I think just to simplify that, just send me what the difference would be in the rate, you know what I mean, and add another day versus add another can, and let's just go ahead and make that change.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, clean at the end of the night and do their closing duties, because with drinks and especially with that daiquiri machine and all of that, if we're not doing the things that we need to, this is how it's gonna be, you know? Yo, Snoop here. I just wanna say thank you guys for traveling with me today as I went from downtown to the south side, showing you guys what the behind the scenes of the day-to-day operations are like running multiple restaurants. Hey, it ain't easy, but somebody gotta do it. Might as well be me, hell. The restaurant industry is one of the hardest industries that you could possibly be in. This master course, how to open up your own restaurant, gonna be the difference in you opening up in 3 months versus you opening up in 1 year. Head on over to courses.whoissnoop.com. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram if you aren't already at WhoIsSnoop, and definitely check out my website www.whoissnoop.com to get a little bit more information on my background and my story.